everyone, welcome back to TrevDog Gaming here on YouTube. This is the game Satisfactory. We're currently Season 1 and Episode 12. Well, I've come in here because we really need to look at finishing off this, the Tier 6 milestones, I guess. I went and I pinched, I had to, explain that to everyone, but I pinched some heavy modular frames from out of the large manufacturer up there, but don't tell anyone. What else do I need? Actually, we can do this in chunks anyway, so I should be able to select the milestone, grab them, so 50 of them, then we need, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the rubber, so that would be all them. They're done. Now the plastic. So I had these put aside, didn't I? 1,000? Where were they? So if I grab all of those out of there, oops, and then I throw them in there, we can launch it.
Milestone reached. Pipelines and pipeline pumps can now be upgraded to Mark II. They are like Mark I, but better. Pipes seem to be objects of fascination to humans. In fact, there are reported instances of humans doing nothing but thinking about pipes for hours.
Fair enough. Off he goes. Alright, so I did realise we could manually make some heavy modular frames, but they are very expensive. So I was thinking, oh, it's not that bad, and then I realised, look at the screws. Every time I grab 500 screws, it only makes 4. Holy dooly. We've got a lot of screws though, I must say. I know what we should do. We've definitely got the modular frames. We can definitely grab more steel pipes, I'm sure of it. Because I think, now our next stage is really 100 of these. So yeah, it's definitely expensive. So we can only kind of grab a bit at a time, I suppose. I think the encased industrial beams might be an issue. Hang on. We might take the hypertube in going there, I think. So it said 5 per, so I need 500, holy dilly. Oh, I might have them. Let me just hit E here and change the direction. It's kind of funny when you think just how big our production has become. This area here that I'm looking at down there, that's all new. So that's all the SAM stuff coming up. So I said I was going to do some stuff off camera. Sorry, I just had to press E very quickly there to go through here. Encased stuff. Is it in here? No way! Oh my... Hang on, I've been sending it out, haven't I? I didn't keep any in here, did I? No, there's a bit of other stuff. The old encased stuff might be a problem. How often is it going through there? Yeah, we just don't have enough being manufactured. It's very, very slow, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Well, we need more steel pipe, so let me take a few of those with me down. I can only take a few at a time, really, in terms of manufacturing, but that's right. So hang on. So the steel pipe's on that outside conveyor, but this one here, this is meant to be in feeding the encased. Actually, I would have thought there would have been still like one coming along now and again. It's like it's ceased production altogether. Did I make something stop? Do I need to troubleshoot you? So it comes up to here. Then it goes over here. It should go into this manufacturer, right? So in here, it needs 5 encased industrial beams. Oh, and it was making the heavy modular frame. So everything else is fine. It's actually that that's causing the problem. Oh. Well, hang on a second. Why? Hang on. Let's go hypertube it again. We get sucked into this thing. Thank you. We'll go again. There's got to be something wrong. That's what I'm thinking. Did I turn one of the assemblers or something off? It wouldn't be power. We've always had plenty of power. And even those batteries that are sitting way over there, wherever they are. And we've got a few elsewhere. I'll just hit E again. We'll go off to the side. Okay, so what is going on here? This has got to be making them, right? So the concrete's not a problem. It's definitely the steel beams. It's just not... See, there it's making one, but holy dooly, is that slow. Right. So, okay, we've got a three-way splitter here. You know what we should do? How many of these are sitting in here? Holy dooly, a lot. Okay. You know what I'm going to do? Just whatever you do, Trev, remember what you just did. So this belt should be coming into here. So now we've increased it quite a bit. So it can only go into here or this way. When it comes over here, you know what? I might disconnect both of these because this is only being used to make the versatile framework. And we've got a few of them, I think. Are these full? Holy dooly. Okay, how many was it again? It was 400. 2,400. So we've got... Hang on. 19. Can I get through there? Oh, look at that. Hang on. We got another one here, don't we? We've got over 5,000 of the versatile frameworks. That's right. To complete phase 3, we needed 2,500. You know what I think we need to do? This is a separate section of pipe here, right? Let that one go. Okay. So, we will have to join that back up and this one back up. But at the moment, everything is going through that way. So, we should see a massive increase in the encased industrial beam production. Well, it won't be that massive, but you know what I mean. It'll basically be just sending these things straight through. Hang on a second. Why did I ever have them coming through here and going round this way? They come through here out of this machine. Oh, maybe I was doing that to increase production at one stage. Probably. Be honest, we don't really need this. I don't think. Because I had them coming in here to increase it, didn't I? So this one's making steel, and so is this one. Hang on. Oop, don't delete it, Trev. I tell you what, I know there's a faster way of doing this. Seeing as I've got so many of them that were being stored here, right? Let's take out, say, 600. How many can max? Oh, it's only 3. You know what? Yeah, actually this is ideal. So if we throw them in here, say 600 in there, yeah, they're going to be flying through there now. Okay, that will help. So hang on, how many of these do we need? It's 3 per production of that, right? So if we need 500, then we need 1,500 steel beams. Okay. So I just put in 600, right? So if I took out... I'll take them all out for the moment. So if I put... say another 1,000, so there's 400, 600, 800, 1,000, and how about we just leave it a bit over that? Alright, Alright, we're gonna do that. So if I leave, say, the excess in here, then there should be enough going on here to manufacture. See, that's going to look really good. That's going to start to pile up in here then. Oh no, it's not. It's going to disappear down there to make the frameworks, isn't it? And we don't want that. Okay. Stop making the heavy modular frame. We're going to do that ourselves by just collecting the stuff from here, I think. See, I'm trying to get it done this episode, so I'm thinking, what's the fastest way of doing it? Probably let them accumulate in here, I would have thought. So how many did I have on me? I only had 16. I don't know. What's quicker? That's the good question. Let me just throw that in there. So we needed steel beams. I can't remember what it was. I wish I could kind of pin it a bit easier. Anyway, we'll let that go now because that should accumulate in there a little bit quicker than it was before, I guess. Let's take the highway back home and have another look at that recipe again. I know it was 5 encased industrial beams per unit, and then there was like, what was it, 120 screws? Because I noticed that. I went, oh wow, I'm going to need a few stacks of 500, I think, somehow. Alright. I know he's already come back, so he's kind of ready to go again. The 1500 cement's easy, 400 rubber. I have to go check out the computers, but yeah, we could have either let that thing just make it itself, or maybe we should have. I mean, it takes a little while for the blinking conveyor belt to reach the thing anyway, but I was always thinking, oh, it might be faster for me just to do it myself. Still, I need to make 100. That's a lot. If I tried making them right here... Yeah, wow, that's going to take... Yeah, I don't know. I still think it's faster actually doing it manually than it is... Yeah, I think it is. Oh my goodness. I made 3. So, what am I... Yeah, I'm going to have to... The steel's pretty good. In fact, I've probably got enough steel on me to make all of them. Oh no, hang on. I need to make... How many do I need to make? 100. No, I've got about half the steel pipe. Okay. So I need more of the modular frames. That's easy. We've got heaps of them. We've got heaps of screws, but yeah, it's going to be... Okay. Let's start to play this like we've got enough. And see how we go. Because, you know, before you know it, we'll have a whole heap of these things, so... So, I think I've got a few spare screws. So, every 500 only allows me to make 4? Wow. Alright, well, let's take out enough to make, say, 20. How many was it? It was... Was it 5 modular frames? So I've got enough to make a few of those. Oh, I might need to grab a few more. Hang on. Where was I storing them? I can see them coming across the top here. Pick them off the production line? I could. I don't think I've got them actually being stored here. Yeah, I could just pluck them off there, I guess. I could pile up a few in the box next to where I'll be manually making them, I guess. So, in here... if it's 5, every one of these stacks are allowing me to make 10. Is that right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take those back with us. And we'll go this way. There's a power slug up there I haven't grabbed yet. Jeez. How many of those am I missing? Alright. We'll take a shortcut. Why not? Just don't drop completely to the ground. Alright, so in here, let's put them all across and grab the 45 out, because we know we've got heaps in here still, which is good. Got the screws, got the steel pipe, we just need the... Alright, let's go and see how many it's making. So really I should be making more of the encased stuff somewhere else. That's a good question. I think I need coal and iron. I've got another iron production plant over that way, but I don't think I've got spare coal, which is a pain. Have to kind of bring the coal from somewhere else. Well, there's 32, say 33. I've got 34. Holy dooly, that's gonna be taking forever. I need 500 of these things to make 100 modular frames. Is that right? I think it is right. So if I went back now, I could make 7 more. That'll give me a total of 10. Still need to get 90. Oh my goodness. You know what? It's going to take a long time anyway. You know what I might do? Now that I've really looked at that. Hang on. Do that again. There you go. Whoa. That was out fast. Yeah, I think I might just let that automation continue. I mean, they don't... they kind of come out fairly often, I suppose. I'm thinking it takes a little while. Like, there's one there, and there's another few there, I think. So eventually they're gonna come down to this area down here. They're gonna be made into modular frames. Ooh, I tell you what we need to watch for though. Oh, hang on. Hang on a second. This is making the modular frames. The heavy modular frame, sorry. It needs 5. It's got 2 in there at the moment. That's about to change, but I don't want them to come out of here yet. I want them to just get stored in there. So, how long is that? Oh, just to there. Okay. Alright. So, I think what I'll do is I'll go and do something else. But, well, I kind of wanted to show you the SAM production as well, but they'll appear in here, rather than me making them. That's probably not such a bad thing. There you go, I can hear it. There you go. Okay, you can see a few more encased industrial beams coming in there now. So it's almost 80%. It's about to pop one of these out, and it almost has enough encased industrial beams. So it's got 3 out of 5. I reckon there's another one coming fairly soon, 4. So yeah, hopefully it won't sit idle for too long, and it will start making these a little bit quicker. Still gonna take a while though. Like, there's the next one being made. I'm just looking at that. So, oh, okay, 5 out of 5. Then it's about to go to 1 out of 5. Yeah, it's still gonna take a while, but at least the production is automated, if you know what I mean. So I can go and make a few on my own, which I will. But yeah, that will just it'll take a while. There you go. Let it do its thing, I suppose. Alright. Come down here and do a little bit of work on our own. So if we continue with that. 6, 5, yeah, okay. So we're going to get to 10, I think we will. So the other 90 has to come out of that automated process that we just saw. Yeah, okay. Alrighty. And if that's the case, I'm not holding on to things like steel and whatnot for no reason. So I'll grab a bit of that back out. Oh, look what I can see. Look at this. This is what I made earlier. 100. Holy crap, it's just 100 just sitting in there. Hang on. Hang on. Do I have any more just sitting in here? That's one thing I didn't notice. Oh. Hang on a second. I've got 50 in heavy modular frames in here. And then the 100 computers. And the 1500 cement. So, does that mean that I'm only 40 short? Hang on. 1500, 400, 100. It is. Which is kind of funny because it allows me to make the Blueprint Designer Mark II, and I haven't even started using the first Blueprint Designer. Yeah, I think that's correct. Why is the copper sheets over there? I think that's correct. So, how short am I going to be? Hang on. I can make 20 with what's there, right? I think. What does it say now? I can make 2. What am I missing? Oh, just the normal frames. So hang on. 20 of them, 20 of them. Oh, I'll need more. I'll need more screws. Damn it! But if I take all of those out... Yes. Okay. Alright. Sorry guys, it's a little bit confusing, but I'm kind of half automated and half doing stuff myself to try to speed things up a bit, but... And I really shouldn't be. I should be able to just do this without having to rely on running around everywhere. It should just be all automated, Trev. That's the whole point. It's what this game allows you to do, you know. Let's just fill ourselves up a little bit with these guys. Okay. Oops, let's go back and see just how many of these we can make. Because I think if we only needed 40, say, we could almost do, I think, half of them ourselves. Would certainly speed things up. Hang on, how many does it say now? 20, there you go. Alright. Well, here's the big question. In the amount of time it takes for me to make 20 of these, could I have 20 made automatically up the top there? We'll soon find out. Geez, I don't know, Trev. Maybe you've picked up a few too many screws. Looking at that. There you go. I've made 10 already. Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, I really wish there was another coal, pure node for coal around here would have been awesome. Because otherwise, to bring it in here, I'm going to have to start looking at train lines or trucks or something. I think. Okay, so how many got? We got 30. So we just need another 20, Trev. That's all we need. Alright. If I throw them all in here and I just take out... Where did I have them before? Can't remember now. A few up there. Alright, let's have a look. How many has it produced? 7. So I think that means we've got 87. I'm pretty certain they can't be anywhere else because they were being fed around here and coming up into the manufacturer, and I stole them from there to start with. So I guess after we have these made, we can kind of connect this back up again, and it can just go on and do its normal thing, I suppose. Alright, while I'm waiting, I'm not really going to wait, I'm just going to show you something else. Sorry, I was just coughing a little bit off camera. Alright, so back here, this is what I wanted to show you guys. So I basically made a production line from over there to drag materials down to here. So we've got another run of steel pipe and copper coils. If I can only stop coughing, that feels a bit better. What was it making again? It was taking the SAM and producing reanimated SAM, and then this manufacturer was taking all those three and making a SAM fluctuator. Then it was being stored. I've got 98. Now, something needed the SAM fluctuator. I can't remember quite what it was, but yeah, that's pretty good. We've almost got 100 already. So I'm basically using the SAM from coming down here, that Zeph Pekiwes mentioned was underground, or, you know, he was good about it. He didn't tell me exactly what it was. He just told me there was goodies, which there was. So I'll show you. So this little kind of path that I guess I made is basically where the conveyor belt runs. Kind of wondering whether I can explore further through there. I thought I had explored everything, but I'm not 100% sure. So that's how it... What is that? What what's that doing up there, by the way? Can I grab that? I can fly a little bit. Hang on. Oh, it's a summer sloop.
Harvest.
Harvest. That's what I just did. I didn't realise it was sitting there. Oh, okay. So, yeah, the SAM is basically being taken from here. And this was a normal node, which is fair enough. It's not pure, but still it's doing its job. Yeah, don't worry about that. It's hidden, and it still works, so there you go. It's a bit kind of all-boundish, I suppose. A little bit hidden. So yeah, it's got a fair way to have to travel, but it all works. And it's a lot better than going over to the other location. I mean, I've got some of this stuff being stored over there as well, so if I need it later on, I've got it. Whoops, can I climb up there? It's a bit awkward, but it still works. Alright, so I kind of wanted to show you that off camera a little bit. We'll go for a run. So yeah, I kind of, I stopped the production just here. Because I thought, if I have to do some more processing of this stuff, then I've got a little bit more room here in which to do it, so that all kind of works pretty well, I guess. Let's see if we can go back and see how many of the heavy modular frames have been made now. Is it 20? It was 7 before. What are we up to? 13. So we've got 7 to go. Is that right? Yes, 7 to go. Oh well. It is what it is. Can't do much about it. Can't speed it up too much more than that. So how many super sloops? I've got 2 in there. Hang on, I've got one in here and one in my inventory. Where was the super sloops again? Was it down here? Ah. See, there's a reason to have that middle option. Like, I need 50 computers again, I suppose. And there as well. I'm not sure what these are being used for, but obviously yes. Can't see what that is. Oh wow, that needs a lot too. Dimensional depot, and there's all these sorts of increases. Yeah, it needs a lot of those, doesn't it? Good grief. Where does it say? The SAM fluctuators, that's what it's called, right, okay. I tell you what, I'm kind of glad I'm making it, because look how much is needed. 29, 47, 103, yeah, they're all over the shop, but... okay. No, it would be under power slugs, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Or is it not? See, I haven't made the little buggy yet either. I thought there was another reason to use the super sloop. Or have I missed the plot here somewhere? It's not there. There's still a fair bit more to go. All these different alternative fuels and stuff. Yeah, there's still a fair bit of stuff, hey? See, you can even do with another 50 computers. We should just go to the other oil area and pick up some more computers, because that would be worth it. Get another 6 inventory slots. I've got the 100 computers stored. Maybe you should go there and have a look. See how many we're up to. Hang on. What's my progress on this? Because I wasn't far away. I only needed 7 or something, right? 6. So now I'm down to 4. Nah. It's like, should I go to the thing or not? Yeah, no. Hold on. Got too many more to go. Can't I just load this stuff up? I think I can, can't I? It needed more... I think I can. Let's select the milestone. Throw the concrete in. There you go. 1500 concrete. Heavy modular frames. 100 computers, which was here. Was it the 400 of these? I think it was. 100 of those, 400 of those. So now we just need all the heavy modular frames, of which I've got 96. There's half. We'll wait until we grab the other 4, and then we should be able to launch her away, and we've done tier 6. So not too far away. I mean, everything is still automated, but oh my goodness, she's slow. I guess everyone faces the same problem. 47. It's making 48. There's so many other things to do. Like you see, I can grab a few computers from down at the oil area. I should be able to make a few more options in the MAM, which would be handy. So that was 1. So what are we up to? 48. Still waiting for another... Well, now it's another 6 encased industrial beams to make the final 2, and then we're done. Not bad. Not bad, I suppose. There you go, it's manufacturing 49. So I'm not sure what's happening with the rest of the base here. Like, how big do other guys have their bases? I guess they just keep going up. We can keep making more levels on top, but it's kind of, it's really the, I guess this whole process of working out what these milestones are is what's driving everyone to make, you know, bigger and bigger factories, I guess, that make different things. I guess that's what's kind of pushing us all along. Alrighty, so where are we up to? Oh, 1 more, and then we'll make the last one. How's that? What am I going to do off camera? I think I might go back to the oil area off camera, grab some computers, and see if I can keep working on a few of the MAM options. Get a few more things out of the way. Next episode, though, we might come back and actually do the final completion of Phase 3. It's taken ages to get there, but we've definitely got everything at the moment, so we could do that. Then open up another bunch of tiers again, I guess. Alright, that's it. It's being made. Is it going to spit it out? Or did it already spit it out? It already did. There you go. 50. We're done. Done skis. Alright, let's put these in here and get this thing going. So, there we go.
Milestone reached. The Blueprint Mark II improves upon the Mark I in every dimension, except for the metaphysical ones. This improvement was made available due to complaints from pioneers about other pioneers not being capable of managing their space efficiently. We listen to pioneers, always.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Up she goes. Cool, cool, cool. So, hang on. Can I see the others? I can't think I can see them until it's come back. Is that right? Yeah, okay. Okay, so we're basically up to what is it? It's called phase 3, but it's kind of 7, isn't it? Huh. Okay, so next episode we're going to come back and finally do the completion of phase 3 up in the top right hand corner there. Grab all those components and off we go kind of thing. In the meantime, off camera, I'm going to see if I can do more of the MAM. There's actually quite a few options in here that where was I looking? Wouldn't mind getting the rover going as well. Yeah, there's a few. See, a lot of that needs the crystal oscillator. I've been manufacturing them manually, but we should automate that process as well. Although this is the problem, the raw crystal is over there, a fair way from here. We should look around there and see if there's some iron, because if there is, we could make the reinforced plates nearby and then feed them into where we make the crystal, or is it crystal or quartz, sorry, I should say. And then we can have a manufacturing plant to make our own crystal oscillators. That's another thing we should be doing. That's the other thing I had noticed, because it's used down here a fair bit to make these things. Oh my goodness, look at how much stuff. Oh man, the radar tower, that would have been something else to grab as well. There's a fair few things still to do. Still more stages going, I think. Anyway, guys, I will have to leave the episode here. Certainly hope you enjoyed it today. If you did, you can really help the channel out by smashing that like button for the video. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, you can mega help the channel out by subscribing. Alright, everyone, thanks so much. Cheers.